My apologies that the microphone level may be a little bit distorted at times. The cat pressed a button on the mixer. I didn't notice till afterwards, but I think we're going to be okay. I don't buy parts that often, as you probably know, but this is quite a new TV. This is part 2, by the way. If you haven't seen part 1, go and look at part 1, looking at the Samsung UE55 CA. So it's just over a year old, this TV, and it failed. And we did a diagnosis on it and determined that the power supply was just giving nothing out until we disconnected the main board. The way these are connected here on these newer ones, it's quite hard to tear them apart, if you know what I mean. But we did, and we took the main board away after some extensive mucking about, and then the backlights came on. So we diagnosed the fact that there was a short on the power supply somewhere. Somebody said, did you test any of the voltages afterwards? No, because the backlights came back, so that kind of tells you, it doesn't tell you that the board is 100%. But it kind of indicates where we need to look first. But I've got a funny suspicion looking at this. Oh no, maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Look at this. I went on eBay and you obviously search for the BN94 number, or BN44 number. I can't remember which one I searched under. Any one of those two will get you into the right place. Then you just double check it's the screen. But the guy had a photograph, the seller, and there's also, thank you seller, I don't know who you are, and you probably don't want me to, well, I can give you a plug. Adrian Conti from AC Electronics. Thank you, sir. Because you've actually sent both boards through. Which you didn't have to. I don't think there's a reason why you have to use them together, but the fact I've got them together, I am going to use them together. I will still test the power supply afterwards, so we'll test the power supply and see if any voltage was coming through, but at the moment I'm more than happy to put both of them together. Or maybe they're supposed to stay together. I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't think so. I've never known that configuration before. That they're sold as one. But let me separate them. Sorry, not separate them, but let me get it ready. And it's even come with a bezel down the side. So, Adrian, thank you. I doubt very much he watches the channel, but that's nice. So, it's a straightforward slide out and slide in. But as I say, I will plug this one in. We'll separate it. But I'd like these to stay together, just in case there is a fault with this, and then I know I can send them both back. I don't want to get into arguments of, oh well, I only want the main board, and oh well, you shouldn't have separated them, and my dad's bigger than your dad, all that kind of stuff. And that's it. Just make sure I've got that in securely, and I haven't really. I could have done better with that. So where's the locking side? Is there a locking side on this? Okay, I could have just done better there. That's it. No, it's off that side now. Okay. Not great, Samsung, you know, when it comes to this sort of thing. The locking side is still there, so that should still move away. Right, get them all in position. It's very difficult to get them all 8 in position because you're doing power board and main board. Has that got them all in? One missing? No, they're all in now. There we go. I'm not going to plug the screen in first. Not yet. Tell me if you think I'm nuts, but you're nuts. I know. There's always a chance that the screen has gone faulty and taken out the main board. There's always that chance. So at the moment, I want to see if the TV's just going to come on and work with the remote control so I can switch it on and switch it off. So I'm not going to connect the screen to the main board just yet. I just want to see if it does that. There is a method in my madness. There's a logic there. You may understand it. You may not. I understand if you don't. So, shall I... Well, I'll plug in. Is that enough light? Okay. Well, I need light to be able to plug in first. Right. Plug in, off. Well, there you go. Backlights have come on and off and on again. So the remote sensor is down here. Hello. So let me just do the remote sensor. There was a chime. Maybe it was still coming on. Maybe now I can use the remote sensor to turn it off. No. The light is flashing, but it's not turning the TV off. Yes, it is. Okay, just be patient. Unfortunately, I've got 2 other Samsung TVs in here, and I've just turned those off as well, which include my monitors, so give me a minute. It's okay to plug the screen in on standby. Now, we don't know what the picture is like. We don't know if the screen has got a fault. Yes, I've just covered up the main cam. Give me a minute. Sorry. Right. TV is in standby, and the picture we're going to get is absolutely fine. Looks like it's got lines and stuff, doesn't it? But that is actually part of this picture. I'm going to reset this TV, and to do that, I need to do I and factory. Oh, don't reset the others. Option, factory reset, please. Right, so that should have reset this TV, and it should come back on again. All my other monitors are going wild here because I'm pressing a Samsung remote. And as long as it comes on with some audio, well, I've heard audio anyway, so I know the music is fine. There we go, and it's going to go through its thing. Let's just give it a second. Yeah, that's lovely. Okay, that's it. That's all. The rest is for the customer now to set up. So that is done, apart from we want to have a look to see if the voltages came back. On this. So I've just taken those 4 screws out. I will take the bezel off. Do these come off? I can't remember. I've got a funny feeling that these do come as a pair. No, they wouldn't, would they? I don't want that one. It's that one I want. Okay, let me plug it in. That is live now. Let's get the multimeter. I always tend to come back to this Fluke 12. I know it's old. And I need to put a new battery in it, according to that. Which you should change straight away. As soon as you get that message, you really should, but we're... switch to DC. Which I have done. I had to put my glasses on. I really did. Will these brackets act as a ground? So, pin 1. What's that giving us? Nothing, mate. Pin 2. 5 volts. 4.5. Pin 3. Pin 4. There's your 12 volts. Probably going to be 3 12 volts. Maybe 4. Okay. 3.1. 3.6. And nothing. So yes. The power supply is... I'm going to switch off first. Power supply is working. It was the fault of the main board. But as I said, I might as well keep the original 2 together. And maybe they are sold as a pair normally. I don't think they are, but maybe. So, quick fix today, which is good. I'm in the mood for a quick fix. It's been one of those days today. Been one of those days. You ever had a plumbing incident? I had a plumbing incident last night. My kitchen bathroom tap wouldn't turn off. And I created more mess by trying to make it turn off. Anyway, you don't want to know that, but it's just been one of those days. And just trying to get a plumber to do a tap. How much? You think TV engineers charge a lot? I don't charge that. I don't charge £75 an hour. And this guy is not a plumber. He's I shouldn't have a go at other tradesmen. I'm not. It's just how expensive things are these days. But he's just a handyman who can do plumbing and could fix me a new tap. £75 an hour for the first hour, £35 per hour after that, plus the tap. I mean, what's a tap? 15 quid, 10 quid? Could do it myself. I just thought, I'll give somebody 20, 30 quid to do it, but there you go. And before anybody says, well, but you're £80 an hour, aren't you? No, not. I have a special price for local people. So somebody rung me up today because their Skybox wasn't working. Sky apparently quoted this lady £175 for a call out. And I was just £35. But I could walk there, so that's the difference. I could walk to this lady's house, and I said, look, £35, let's give it a go. And she agreed. And the Skybox was coming on but giving no image. And all I did was unplug it, plug it back in again, check a few things, and everything was fine. She was happy with 35, I was happy with it. Well, she gave me 40, so there you go. I'll stop moaning now, because that was a nice quick job today. It's a couple of jobs I've done today which have been quick. Thank you very much for watching.